Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Peter's English Podcast. I'm your host Peter, and today we are diving into a topic that is often mentioned but not always fully understood: the European Union or the EU. I decided to cover this topic because I realized that many people, including myself, at one point don't know much about what the EU actually is and why it's so important for our lives. So let's get started. First thing, first things, first things, what exactly is the European Union? In simple terms, the EU is a political and economic union of 27 European countries that are located primarily in Europe. It was established to promote economic cooperation with the idea that countries that trade together are more likely to avoid conflicts. The EU has its origins in the aftermath of World War II with the aim of fostering economic collaboration and ensuring lasting peace in Europe. The idea was that if countries are economically interdependent, they'll be less likely to go to war with each other. This idea led to the creation of the European Economic Community in 1957 with six founding members: Belgium, France, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and West Germany. Over the years, more countries joined, and the EU we know today was formally established with the Maastricht Treaty in 1993. So, why was the EU created? Well, as I mentioned, the primary goal was to prevent another devastating conflict in Europe by fostering economic cooperation and political stability. The EU has achieved this through several key treaties and agreements. For instance, the Treaty of Rome in 1957 established the European Economic Community, laying the groundwork for a common market and custom union. Then came the Maastricht Treaty, which formally created the EU and introduced new forms of cooperation in areas like defense, justice, and home affairs. Now, let's talk about how the EU works. The EU has several important institutions that play a role in its functioning. The European Commission is the executive branch responsible for proposing legislation, implementing decisions, and managing the day-to-day business of the EU. The European Parliament is the legislative body made up of members elected by EU citizens, and it works alongside the Council of the EU, which represents the governments of the member states. Lastly, the European Court of Justice ensures that EU law is interpreted and applied uniformly across all member states. What about the benefits of being in the EU? Well, there are quite a few. Economically, the EU creates a single market that allows goods, services, people, and capital to move freely across member states, boosting trade and investment. The euro, the EU's common currency, simplifies transactions and helps stabilize the economy. Socially, the EU promotes freedom of movement, allowing citizens to live, work, and study in any member state. Programs like Erasmus provide opportunities for students to study abroad. Politically, the EU works to promote democracy, human rights, and the rule of law with its borders and beyond. Of course, the EU isn't without its challenges and criticisms. Sorry. People financially, there are issues like debt crisis and economic disparities between member states. Politically, there are debates about sovereignty and the rise of Euroscepticism, where some people and parties believe that the EU has too much control over national affairs. Recent challenges include Brexit, where the UK decided to leave the EU, and handling the migration crisis and global issues like climate change. Despite these challenges, the EU has a significant impact on our daily lives. Let me share a simple story to illustrate this. Imagine I live in a small town and run a local bakery. Thanks to the EU, I have access to high quality ingredients from all over Europe without facing hefty tariffs or complex import regulations. This means I can offer a variety of delicious baked goods at reasonable prices. Additionally, the EU's regulations on food safety ensure that all the products I use meet high standards, protecting my customers' health. When I purchase new equipment for my bakery, I benefit from EU standards that guarantee quality and safety, giving me peace of mind. Moreover, if I decide to expand my business and sell my products online, the single market makes it easier to reach customers across Europe. I am also protected by EU consumer rights laws, which build trust and encourage more people to buy from me. Let me share you another story to illustrate this. Peter is a poor unemployed guy from a little village. He wants to speak English fluently and change his life. EU has paid for his language course. Peter accepted free English course and he met a beautiful woman, an English teacher, who helped Peter with his English. Peter made a lot of new friends in the class who wants to learn English too with him. Peter doesn't want to work for a small minimum salary, and he went to Germany to study English and meet new people. Thanks to his good English, he started to work in a restaurant. He learned how to be a good cooker and he met his new girlfriend who was working with him in the restaurant. He met a lot of friends from Germany who helped Peter with his language. Thanks to euro, he can send his salary home, very simple, without expensive fees in Europe. He can earn a lot of money, he can call home without any expensive fees, and he bought a new house, and then he lived with his beautiful wife and have a lot of children. These are just a few ways the EU positively impacts my life and business, making it easier to provide quality products and grow my enterprises. And grow my enterprise. Looking to the future, the EU continues to evolve. Current issues include how to handle new member applications, the potential for further economic integration, and how to address global challenges. Experts have varying opinion on where the EU is heading, but one thing is clear. The EU will continue to play a vital role in Europe and beyond. To wrap up today, we've explored what the European Union is, why it was created, how it works, and its benefits and challenges. I hope this has given you a clearer understanding of the EU and its importance in our lives. If you have any questions and thoughts about today's episode, feel free to share them with me. Thanks for tuning into Peter's English Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and check out more episodes. Next time we'll be discussing another fascinating topic, so stay tuned. Until then, take care and keep learning. Bye bye.